Welcome to Asian Petrol. Yesterday, Porsche Korea invited us to their World Road Show 2019. Weather is great here in Korea, and guess everybody wants to show off their cars and its great capabilities. So without any further ado, let's go meet Porsches. And if you're new to our channel, please hit that subscribe button and also notifications so you won't miss any of our videos. Thank you.
7, 8, 9, 11.
So this is what happened yesterday. Porsche brought their instructors and of course Porsches from Germany, all 22 cars. The cars included new Porsche 911, 992, 991 GT3 and Panamera Turbo Sport Turismo. We're lucky enough to drive all 15 different cars, but there were just so many of us with so many different cars, we only got to drive one lap per car. I know it's not much, but just wanted to share the experience with you guys. Porsche Korea chose Yongin Speedway, which is owned by Samsung, right beside Everland, the theme park also owned by Samsung. So we began with new Porsche 911, codenamed 992. It still has same wheelbase and is built up on revised 991 platform. Since 2015, Porsche replaced naturally aspirated engines on 911 Carrera models with 3-liter twin-turbo units. And 3-liter turbo is still carried over for 992, but with new intercooler, higher flow cast iron exhaust headers, and piezo fuel injectors. With all the modifications now, Carrera S models will make 450 horsepower, able to hit 60 miles per hour in just 3.7 seconds with Sports Chrono package. New 911 Turbo 992. So this is the actually rear driven drive version. Makes 450 horsepower at the rear. It's got a flat 6, so we'll see how this car drives on the racetrack. It's got a 1. Oh, and as soon as we get off the line, we hear that. We feel the PDK doing wonderful job, and oh, I like the flat 6 located at the twin turbo engine, making 450 horsepower, and it just pulls around corners, and it's very stable. It's just pulling. Very lovely engine, and it's making very loud, deep noise, and brakes are all still doing a phenomenal job. It's got 6 pistons up front, 4 at the back, and just giving me the stopping power when the duty calls, and very, very lovely. And just like any other 911, it still retains its that 911 DNA. It's got that flat 6 located at the rear. Look. And the flat 6 is just pushing down all the weight on the rear wheel drives. And I've driven the 4S too, but on track, this rear wheel drive version feels more alive and more fast too. We have, wow, okay. And red lines happens at 7,500. It's making all the lovely noises. And Porsche says the new seats are about 5 millimeters lower than the predecessor. And of course, it's hard to feel the 5 millimeter difference, but it's holding me pretty nicely even on the racetrack. Now the back is trying to get out, but the ESC and all the dynamic controls are just keeping the car planted on the road. And brakes are doing also a phenomenal job. And the steering system is an electric one, and wow, 7,000 right there. And it's kind of trade-off. It feels light on low speed and feels very agile and even sharp on high speed. So I think you have a little bit of trade-off, but it feels very nice and very stable even on racetrack. So that's our little lap there, but like I said, wish we can have few more laps, but nonetheless it was very great experience. And I think we're gonna go have a launch control session and also slalom session. So yeah, that was a 992 rear-wheel drive version, 450 horsepower. Very lovely car. So next it was our turn to test drive the 911 GT3, actually the second generation 991 GT3. It was actually my first encounter with GT3, and it changed all my thoughts about Porsche completely after driving this guy. First of all, it's got 4-liter naturally aspirated flat 6 making 500 horsepower, and red line happens at 9,000 RPM. It's got more aero parts, including rear wings looking similar to that of GT2 RS, lightweight glass for the rear and rear side windows, and Michelin Cup 2 tires. Let's go, guys. I want you to hear the 4-liter engine roar. All right, guys. Next up is GT3. Been waiting for this car whole day, and let's see what this car can do. I mean, interior wise it looks pretty similar to other 911s, but wow. as soon as you start driving, you start noticing it's a completely different machine. Okay, so to start we have 4-liter flat natural aspirated engine making 500 horsepower, and let me just first time putting my foot down. It's whoa, wow, hold on, we're gonna be going a straight line pretty soon, and let me just let you hear the exhaust note. 5,000, wow, 7,000, 8,000. Yeah, that's 9,000 right there. I mean, I really like the twin turbo 3-liter from just regular 911 4S's, but this is something else. 9,000 RPM, guys. Wow, it's exceptional. And this is still 991 Porsche GT3, and still 7-speed is being used here. And well, new ones have 8-speed for future hybrid versions, but even this 7-speed is rocking on this. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure if this car is even legal on street, because it feels just like a race car. It kind of jumps. Look. Oh my goodness. And Michelin Cup 2 tires are doing an excellent job. Just, I don't know, it's more than hugging the road. It's just planted. It's no sign of letting go. And brakes are also phenomenal. I have more than 100% confidence on the brakes. And look at the handling. Wow. Okay, the side kind of stepped out, but ESC and everything is just saving my ass here. Maybe they're saying I should slow down. But what a car, guys. I mean, this is my first time driving GT3 991, but after driving this car, it's making me completely taking a new look at the Porsche as a sports car brand. And well done, Porsche. I mean, what a lovely car. It's nothing like other 911s. Very exceptional, lovely. And I wish I can have like 6 more laps in this car, but it's already end of our session. But what a lap on a 911 GT3. Whew. So we all have seen Panameras, right? And when you add turbo to Panamera, then you get twin turbocharged V8 making 550 horsepower and 567 pound-feet of torque that can do 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds with Sports Chrono package. And when you add Sports Turismo, then you get 5-door shooting brake estate, or simply a wagon. So let's see what this big wagon can do on the racetrack. It's a Panamera Turbo actually with estate or wagon if you will. So this is the Gran Turbo Sports Gran Turismo. It's got 550 horsepower, twin turbocharged V8, all-wheel drive, and 8-speed PDK. So I only got to test drive Panamera 4S and e-hybrid before in the racetrack. So looking forward to this twin turbocharged V8. So we're moving right now, and whoa! I don't know if you guys can hear it, but twin turbocharged V8 is making lovely exhaust now. Let me just wait a little bit and let me just give it a little gas pretty soon. And little tight corner to the right. And this also has 8-speed PDK. And shifting a little bit smoother than the like a 911 turbo. And I mean, the twin turbo from Panamera 4S sounds good and feels good too, but this V8 is something else. It's very more muscular and manly, and I love it. And also brakes are strong too if it's a very heavy car. Wow, full throttle. We have a Cayman S in front of us as a lead car. And every time I test drive the Panamera 4 Panameras on the racetrack, it's kind of weird because it's a large car, right? It's over 5 meters long car, can handle so much, so well in balanced manner, you see? All-wheel drive system, 4-wheel steering, and all the suspension in ESC is working hard to keep this big guy just right on the track. And it's unfortunate we're just getting a 1 lap per each because there's so many journalists here and 20 cars to go around per day. So, but very lovely. Full throttle. Wish we had more straightaway, but it's too short. So a little bit of a hard left. Wow, the tail kind of steps out, but the PSM kind of catches it for you. Hard braking, brakes are great, and I don't know, it's a S8, it's a wagon, but it seems like it's handling as good as just regular Panameras, and I don't know, all the extra space is for free, I guess, and very fun. It's already end of our lap, so I mean, if you have lots of money, probably take your 911, but this is track ready also, but it's probably 911 is a little bit better, I suppose, but this is very something else. The V8 is very masculine, and well, you can always have your kids back there and you'll be their superhero, I guess. But that's it. That's already 1 lap. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed our track day with Porsche. Porsche, thank you for the invitation, and we'll be back with more car reviews. So please do support us by subscribing to our channel. See you guys. Oh my God! That's how you're supposed to drive Porsches.
야, 두 번째 뜰래.